Yes, hello everyone and welcome.
Forecast for Sunday's Grand Prix.
He just interrupted me there, Shervo. How rude is that? Where was I? Hello everyone, welcome. There he goes again to the American Grand Prix, the RB10 United States Grand Prix, live from Austin in Texas. Well, it's not live really, this is only a highlight reel of course, as those V8 engines rev up and we get ready to go. Racing! James Allen used to do that, didn't he? What a great commentator he was. Okay, down to turn one, using up half of my KERS, taking the inside line. Bang, bit of contact there in the background, doesn't involve me, and that's all I care about as I'm away around turn two, this flowing section of the track. Shervo still talking, how bad's that? Okay, further on in lap one now. After the long straighter on a little bit wide, Jacob Potato, who's made a move on Dubsy, and now me, straight past me up into first position. I have a bit of a cheeky look back at him, but I'm not going to get through there, as it's still been a pretty uneventful lap one though, as Dubsy has a bit of a cheeky look. Shervo not too far behind him. As still lap one then, we're sticking with this footage folks, bear with me. As Jacket runs wide, oh, hang on, comes back onto the track, but I go down the inside, down to first, and I get the job done, look, as I cross the line to complete lap one. Still in first position, second on the grid now, I'm first in the race. But not for very long as I hold my line going into turn one. I'm showing you this because this is probably the only action that happened for the entire race actually, funnily enough. So through this sweeping section once again, Jacob Potato and Dubsy and myself, all very close contact there between Jacob Potato and Kidbyers, but he gets through. I backed off there because I didn't want to cause any further contact or incidents. Dubsy putting his two bobs worth in, so a frantic opening couple of laps then. Jacob Potato first, Kidbyers second, Dubsy in third, but he won't be for very long as he's got to run on me down the back straight. No DRS available to him. But look at that speed advantage of that Mercedes engine, and on prime tyres as well. That's right, he said a 1:36.6 on prime tyres, 1.4 seconds quicker than me on options. And gives you a little bit of an example of the sort of pace in that Mercedes-Benz power unit. V8 of course, how good was that, having the V8 engines? As Paintboy, 5 starters, only 4 finished. Paintboy, we lost connection to Paintboy, which was disappointing. We have an advantage on the prime tyres. I don't think that makes much difference when you're behind Dubsy, but absolutely nothing happened for the next 26 laps. I was just about to mention that Paintboy was looking good too. He had some pretty good pace in the practice races prior to the start of the race. Now, like I said, nothing happened. Nothing at all. I stayed in third position from lap 2 to lap 27. You can see there I'm a minute and 12 in front of Shervo. Now there was a 33% chance of rain, and I was hoping that just to mix things up a bit that it would come a bit earlier, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be, and it didn't really have an impact on the race itself. So that's why I decided to change to Inders on the last lap, in the hope that Jacket Potato and Dubsy, who were battling each other at the front, might make a mistake and allow me through. But anyway, further on the last lap, it's a little bit wetter, but it's all to no avail, I'm afraid, as I come around belatedly to complete the lap and finish third in the RB10 United States Grand Prix. Another good win for Dubsy, just ahead of Jacket Potato, as you'll see soon. 0.189 of a second, another fantastic battle between those two. Kidbyers third, well ahead of Shervo, who didn't get lapped. A good effort from him, 1:28 further back. And Paintboy, like I mentioned, who did not finish the race. Just one race left in the championship then. It's at Interlagos in Brazil. And hopefully we can get a few more runners for that, but I highly doubt it, as I look like I'm going to settle into third place in the championship. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next time.